Big chungus. My monkeys. Live stream to YouTube. Very late. Very late at night. Hi.
Good?
Maybe.
Bored?
Yeah, there's no kids.
Yeah, I know, man. Kevin's not here. No, that's your road dog.
Are you dumb? Oh my gosh, this is hot. It's hot. This is hot. This is really hot. Virginia's. Wait, what? Oh yeah, this thing. I'll drop the 5 of those games. How come Kevin didn't come?
Oh, he's with his mom, man.
And his mom couldn't come?
No. No, not today, brother.
Does Kevin know that Santa's not real?
I think he does now.
Why? Who told you? Who told him?
What happened this year when he saw,
Oh, oh yeah, he started screaming.
Yeah, I mean, I could sell it to him that I was just pretending, but he kind of knows.
Lisa. Oh yeah. Hey, back on set too. Wait, stop it. Guys, follow my YouTube channel. Whoa. Oh. Yo.
All those movies. Ocean's 11, that's a good example. You know, you recruit these guys because this guy was this and that guy. I mean, it's a cool concept, but no, it really wouldn't ever happen that way. Where I dressed in blue shirt, blue hat, safety vest, and a wig, basically to look like a city worker. And before the crime happened, I posted an ad on Craigslist, and I don't know how many people showed up to the bank, but I requested that they wear a blue shirt, blue hat, safety vest, so everyone looked uniform. And on Tuesday at 11 o'clock on September 30th, 08, the Brinks armored car pulled in, and there was 10, 15 people in one corner, and then another 6 or 7 people in the other corner. And then there was one person that was on his own. As soon as they wheeled in the money, I came in from behind and pepper sprayed the armored car driver, took the money, ran across the highway. It was like separating. There was a little distance one that into the river on the... Well, then all of a sudden, I had all these properties, even though I had interested buyers in them. Normally, when people are like watching about a...
I'm Dr. Armand Dorian, the Chief Medical Officer of USC Verdugo Hills Hospital, also an ER physician trained in trauma. We're here to talk about the video game Red Dead Redemption 2, specifically about the traumatic events in the video game. We also want to break down what would happen to the individual in the late 1800s where the video game is depicted versus what would happen to somebody now with modern medicine technology. So in our first clip, we see an individual throwing somebody else off a cliff. We have a lot of information about this from a traumatic standpoint. There's a thing called LD50, which is a height or distance where if you were to fall off of, you have a 50% chance of surviving. And that's basically about 40 to 50 feet. So that's around 4 to 5 stories. So if you fall from a 4 or 5 story building, the chances of you living after hitting the ground is about 50%. That's not to take into account the fact that you may be paralyzed, may never be able to get out of the bed from that point further. The treatment for somebody who would have a traumatic fall in the late 1800s would basically be supportive. They would basically put him in a bed and hope for the best. Hope that he would have no significant internal bleedings, understanding the fact that wherever it hurts, don't move it, and then they would just give him time. Obviously, they would be doing some supportive stuff like giving him water, but there was no real significant pain medications. We would put you through a CAT scan where it would be able to analyze your and also make you comfortable. In this next clip, we see somebody who's actually tied together and thrown into a river to drown and die. Well, in the 1800s, drowned dead is the same as in the 20th century, the 21st century, drowned and dead. There's no saving this person. We have a lot of information about drowning injuries. There's really 2 types of ways people trying to stave off any water, oxygen with water, and then you die from that. Both are traumatic, both are disastrous. If you consider, because we're talking minutes for your survival, so consider this person dead. The most graphic part is the manner in which he was killed. In this next clip, we see somebody getting tossed from the back of a train. 2 important things here. One is the actual fall from the height. The second is the fact that the train is moving. When you consider both of these things, unfortunately today, especially in Los Angeles, in which where I practice, we see a lot of motor vehicle accidents. We see a lot of people being projected outside of cars. Here's the thing. Those forces are very high, higher than you think. Falling off of that height is not going to cause a lot of trauma, maybe a broken bone or 2. But when you're falling off of something that's moving, the forces are higher and the potential for trauma inside your chest and your abdomen is high, which causes internal bleeding and death. So let's consider the 2 different treatments here. In the late 1800s, if somebody fell off a train like this, if they had no internal bleeding in their chest or abdomen, they would be able to live. They would have disability and they would have pain. Today, if somebody came like that to the hospital and they did have bleeding, we'd be able to resolve it. If they had fractures, we'd be able to splint it. And within 6 weeks, we'd get them back to where they once were. implanted, and within 6 weeks, we'd get them back to where they once were. In this next clip, we see somebody getting shot in the leg. Nowadays, we see a lot of people getting shot in the leg. Unfortunately, it's a daily occurrence in urban emergency departments. Getting shot in the leg is not a life-threatening injury. However, in this clip, the shot actually blows the person's leg off, and it's like an amputation. Even amputations are salvageable if you know what to do. The number one most important thing is to actually tie off that leg so you don't exsanguinate, you don't lose blood. In the late 1800s, there was no significant concept of this, and even if there's somebody who's smart enough to do that, once you're tied off, you need to then repair that leg. In the 1800s, there's no way that's going to repair it. Nowadays, this is salvageable. This is something we can take care of you. And with bioprosthetics that we have today, this guy could be actually walking very shortly with a bioprosthetic. If he has appropriate gear on, you may not even know that he's missing a limb. In this next clip,
Crazy.
this next clip,
Bum 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 bum. Can he stop